Hey guys, Purgatory here. So yeah, today's the 21st of June, and yeah, I already got the trial decks for Shadow Paladin and Link Joker. So yeah, I'll be doing an opening today, and hopefully like a gameplay sort of video. But yeah, so first I'll be opening the Shadow Paladin one. Okay, let's get to it. I always have problem with this scotch there, I don't know why. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Oh, it's another scotch tape here. Oh, they like stealing their stuff. Carefully, carefully. Do you think I'll get a crit? You get a crit point again. like my Narukami one. Okay, so basically yeah, this is the deck. Yeah, it looks the same as normal ones. Same thing that comes with the deck, I guess. Playmat.
Paper.
Yeah, paper. First guy, which is made of paper, yeah, as well. Yeah, playbook.
Paper.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get to the deck. Check for points, check for points. And there is no point for this one. Okay. So yeah. As you guys know, the archetype for Shadow Paladin is Revenger, yeah, if I'm not wrong. So of course the first card that they always put on the first, like, in the front, is Blaster Dark Revenger. So yeah, he has a 9k and I believe he has the same skill as Blaster Blade Revenger. So yeah, if you Liberator, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, his skill is Counterblast 2. When this unit is placed on the Vanguard or Rearguard circle, if you have a card with Revenger in its name, if you have a Vanguard with Revenger in its name, you might pay the cost, and if you do, choose one of your opponent's front row Rearguards and retire it. So yeah, it's a generic retirer, I would say, but yeah, front row only, so it does have its users, but yeah. Okay, moving on to the great trees of this deck. Firstly, we have one, if I'm not wrong, his name is Moderate Phantom. He's 11k, and he's the break right for the trial deck. So yeah, his skill is Limit Break 4. Counterblast 1. When a Shadow Paladin rides this unit, when you pay the cost, you will do choose one of your Vanguards, and that unit gets Flower plus 10k. So yeah, generic skill for break right. And its special skill is so after it gets 10k, search your deck for up to one grade 2 or less Shadow Paladin. Call it to Rearguard and shuffle your deck, and that unit gets power plus 5k. So yeah, basically his skill isn't that bad, I would say. So yeah, it calls out any of the grade 2s or lower that you have in your deck. And yeah, it gets plus 5k to it, so you get pretty much quite a strong, you get like 2 strong attacking rolls in a turn that you break right. So yeah, that could cough out some hand for your opponent and exert some pressure. And yeah, his second skill of course is when this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 2k if I'm not wrong. Yeah, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, it gets plus 2k. So of course he has a lot skill, which means that if you do not have a Shadow Paladin on the field, you cannot attack. If you have a card other than Shadow Paladin on the field, you cannot attack. So yeah. Okay, the rest of the great trees are the pretty generic ones. Firstly, we have 2 of these guys. So this guy is basically the same as the Dignified Gold and Dignified Silver Dragons. His skill is Limit Break 4, when this unit is on the Vanguard circle. And yeah, when this unit is on the Vanguard circle, when this unit attacks the Vanguard, it gets plus 5k. And on the Rearguard circle, without Limit Break, when it attacks the Vanguard, it gets plus 2k. So yeah, it's a pretty strong attacker. I would say that this is the unit that you want to break right over if you're just playing a trial deck. So yeah, there's one foil version, and another one is without the foil. So yeah. And lastly, the final grade 3 in this deck would be these guys, which also is a generic in most of the trial decks that have came out. Yeah, so his skill is Counterblast 1. When this unit attacks, it gets plus 3k. So you can't stack the skills, you only can do it once. And yeah, yeah, this is a Revenger. His name is Revenger of the Labyrinth Aran. But yeah, the previous guy, this guy, yeah, he's not a Revenger. So yeah, some skills might not go off with this guy on the Vanguard, so you gotta be careful, I guess. Yeah, his name is Venomous Red Dragon, if you're wondering. Okay, so trial decks usually come with 7 grade 3s. So yeah, these are the 7 of them. Moving on would be the grade 2s. So yeah, of course I talked about Blaster Blade Revengers already. Blaster Dark, I mean. So next would be the 4 10ks. Revenger of Darkness, Rugos. Yeah, so 4 10ks. And next should be the other rare one, I would say. No, this is a non-rare pattern, just a common pattern. He's the Nullity Revenger Masquerade, so there's only one copy of him. He's the 12k attacker for the Revengers. So if a Vanguard has a Revenger in his name, gets plus 3k. So yeah. Yeah, moving on would be 1, 2, 3, 4 of these guys. Okay, these guys are basically a 11k attacker. If you have lesser rear guards than your opponent, yeah, you get plus 3k. So yeah, attacks for 11. And finally, for the grade 2s, we have 2 superior intercepts. Yeah, so it's a 10k shield when you intercept. And yeah, this guy isn't a Revenger. Oh wait, this guy is a Revenger. Yeah, so yeah, all the grade 2s are Revengers, so it's pretty good. Okay, moving on to the grade 1s, there are a few, I would say. Yeah, starting with the 4 8ks. The 4 8ks are the old design of the Charon. So yeah, so Charon isn't a Revenger. It's just like the normal ones. Then there are 4 copies of the 4 copies of the Counterblast 1 to get plus 1k one, so you can stack its skill when you need it. This guy is a Revenger. Berith, yeah, so this guy's a Revenger. 4 of him. Moving on would be the generic 10k attacker for every clan. So yeah, 4 of the 10k attackers, where your Vanguard is a Revenger, it gets plus 3k when it attacks. So yeah, only when you attack, not when you boost. And lastly, there is 2 of the 10k boosters. So when you have less rear guards than your opponent, this guy gets your Vanguard gets plus 4k when this unit boosts. So it's only for Vanguard, but yeah. So yeah, that's it for the grade 1s. And yeah, moving on, of course, the starter for trial decks, the 6k one without any skill. And of course would be 4 crits, 4 draws, 4 stands, and 4 heals. So yeah, this is it for the shadow one. Yeah, I'll be making a part 2 video on this, which is on the Link Joker one. Then I'll probably talk about like the comparisons and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.